frustrating not hit 2 out of this the way you guys played?
Yeah, I thought we played really well in the third period. It was great, great effort. Most of the game, but the third period, I thought we really spent a lot of time in the O-zone. Carried most of the play, and I thought we deserved what we got at the end to get that goal. But it's unfortunate. Overtime's always that little bit of a gamble. You either try and go for it, or you play smart and drag it out and keep turning back. So it ended quick. We didn't really have that tonight, but I thought the guys played gutsy effort. It was a good team effort against a really strong, balanced team, and I thought we showed that we can compete with them.
Were you trying to get Bedard out there once you won the faceoff in overtime?
No, just I thought we'd have those guys kind of check. We hope to hold that puck longer, so then they get just tired out and don't have an opportunity and change. And then we were hoping if we can get the puck and sustain it, and then they are tired and stuck out there, we had Kurashev and Connor queued ready to go. So unfortunately, we didn't get that far.
Tyler was saying you guys have talked about more down low plays in the 6-on-5.
Yeah, I thought we looked at that last game, especially with Philadelphia and teams that are going to put their type of guys. We would do the same, that are going to block shots and stuff. So sometimes if you can get them coming out and hit down low back door or net front, we get underneath them instead of getting shots blocked. Connor had a good shot. I think it was a blocker save that was high from the top, rolling around the top, but it's because we're moving. But other than that, if we're in our setup, I think down low backdoor plays are really hard. Puts a lot of pressure on the 2D in front.
It seemed like Richardson had some rough moments tonight. What did you see from him?
Yeah, same. But I thought Kevin Dean talked to him on the bench and in between periods, and I thought he settled it better in the third. Like he started moving his feet more. I think when he's standing still trying to pass the puck, teams are, and I've talked to Connor Bedard about that, or anybody on our team, when you're standing still and trying to pass pucks through people in this league, they get knocked down. And especially as a defenseman, because you're in your own zone usually trying to exit. And that happened in the second period quite a bit. So he's frustrated with himself, Kevin, but I think he kind of reset, started moving his feet, and made way simpler plays in the third, which led to us having more O-zone time, so that was good.
Second straight game that Blackwell had a really nice offensive play. Is that just a continued growth of him becoming a more impactful offensive player?
Yeah, I think they play well together, and I thought it was a really nice play for Seth to cut that off, but a smart play by Blackwell to see that and take off. We try and get all our forwards to do that when we have full control. It's up to the D to make a strong play out of there, or at least flip it to center ice to put pressure on them. So it was a great pass, and he really finished off a great play. But that line all year, depending with Nick's been on it, and now Blackwell's been on it, and Anderson came up and has been on it. I think they do such a great job against the other team's top line, and also look for a chance to, when they're kind of leaning on the offensive side, the other team, they'll make them pay. And I think that's, it's great. I think Blackwell's had a real challenging first half of the year with the injury and coming off that in the summer, and he's really worked his butt off to, give us a lot of energy out there, but also an offense. It's not just like energy blocking shots and playing physical and good PK guy and checker, but yeah, he's getting some offense. So it's always nice to see those guys get rewarded.
Blackwell and Tyler Johnson are both, pending free agents. It's trade deadline season. Do you talk to them at all? Do you need to talk to veterans like that?
No, they've been through it before. They know what the deal is. So they have their own people that they want to talk to them about. I'm just purely talking to them about today's game and tomorrow's game. That's all I worry about, and that's all they want to hear from me about. They don't need my advice on anything. They have their own people to do that. So I'm glad for that. I'm always around to help if anybody has something that they need help with, but I suspect that most people have their own teams that look after that. Then we can just concentrate on winning the next game.
You think with Villiers and then later Foligno was sending that message, don't mess with Bedard?
Yeah, no, I think that's a good team effort there. I couldn't really see what happened. I think it was maybe a touch late, but I think he was just trying to finish his check. And our guys are just protecting a young guy out there, and I think that was great. And I thought it continued after. It was a shift or two after. I thought we had a couple good hits by Entwistle and Reese Johnson, and then Tenori goes and grabs their best play, just to let everybody know that don't mess around or we'll come back. back on your best player. Then that's the way the game within the game's played.
About midway through the game, Beauvillier was put up with Bedard and Kershaw. What were you looking for with that trio?
Just a little change up. I thought it was good to get a little speed on that line. Nick's he's a little sore right now, and but he's just he's a great player and a responsible player. So I thought putting him with a couple more veteran guys like Tyler and Radish, I thought their first shift together was excellent as well. So I thought it was just a different look, and we kind of switched the lines that they were going to play against, and hopefully open up a little more offense for Connor and Kershaw with some speed with Beauvillier. And I didn't mind it. I thought it looked pretty good, pretty decent, and I thought the other line was excellent. So it kind of worked, and obviously our Dickinson line played well, and Enlis's line, I thought they gave us some good energy tonight. They had some good ozone time. Donato is always a dangerous shooter, and he just was this close about 3 or 4 times getting some shots off on the net, and one I think in the first period on the net. So I was happy with the 4 lines there tonight.
Where was the breakdown on that first Ehlers goal?
You know what? I think we were upset on the penalty, and we kind of stopped playing for a second, and it really let probably the fastest guy in the ice tonight pick up speed. And then I think our forwards kind of let him weave through the neutral zone and puts a lot of pressure on our D. And I think Kevin got a little bit outside because Ehlers is a left-hand shot, so he played a little bit more too much to the outside. He should have played the inside, let him go on the outside, and then he's on his backhand. He gets to the inside, and he's a good shooter. So, by then, the D are backed off a little. I think just the 5 guys were kind of grumping at the ref and stopped playing. And thought, you just automatically think you're going to touch the puck. Well, it was good on them that they took it to us. We weren't ready.
Okay, I thought that was the second, but
Is that talking about the Ehlers goal?
Yeah, well, yeah, too.
Oh, yeah.
I think, well,
He was really good tonight.
yeah. How about the other one then?
Oh, you're talking about the short side goal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It seems like players are starting to make that shot almost every night in this league. I know that's the proper position for the goaltenders to get down and seal those so nothing rattles around off feet through the 5-hole, kind of like the first goal last game when it hit our stick and went 5-hole on Sodi. So, we understand that's the play, but it's every night you see, or at least one almost every night they put it off the goalie's head, or guys just have that skill level. Like we saw it earlier in the year with Connor doing it to a really good goalie like Bobrovsky. So it happens, and it was smart on him. Like he's got that skill level.